Brand new from BenQ, PC WizKid has here the ScreenBar. That's right, it's an e-reading LED lamp that attaches nicely on the top of your monitor. You don't have to have a BenQ monitor, of course. It has universal setup here, and I'll show you that in just a moment. The ScreenBar e-reading lamp is brand new, like I said, for 2018. It has basically LEDs going on the inside across this bar that is made out of aluminum alloy. Very strong, lightweight, minimalistic design, you know, very sleek, clutter-free, which is very nice. Here are the specs. Dual color LED, okay. The illuminance there is up to 800 lux. They do say 500 lux is really all you really need on average. Color temperatures range from 2700K to 6500K, whether you want it really warm or cool, right? The type of lighting and the brightness. And like I mentioned, you know, you need to power this with a USB port there that it comes the cable. You just plug it into the side of your monitor. If it has a USB port, great. If not, you can plug it into your laptop or any other device that you have to power that. In the box, you've got the ScreenBar, you've got the attachment clip, and the USB cable. Right, and I'm going to be attaching this to my BenQ monitor that I have so we can just see it in action, of course. This is very interesting. The way that they laid this out is that once you clip the ScreenBar on, it only rotates maybe about 10 degrees. It really doesn't have to move. It just faces down. The touchscreen controls there are very nicely laid out. You've got the power, you've got an automatic sensor reading for the brightness, you've got the color temperature control, and of course the brightness control. So that's pretty much it. Straightforward, easy to use, very nice to understand and set up. On the inside, I mentioned it has two different types of LEDs, again, that you can toggle through by pressing the control at the top through the different color temperatures or brightnesses, right? So very easy. Again, you just press it once, press it twice, keep pressing, and then it'll toggle through each brightness level or color temperature level, for example. Okay, now looking at that clip, it's a flexible clip. It will expand and then attach itself to the back of your monitor, and then hanging on the front will be the ScreenBar, right? I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the makeup of this. So if you look at the ScreenBar here at the top, you've got the adjustments, again, for the power, the auto dimmer button there. You've got the hue adjustment for the color temperatures, and of course the manual dimmer button at the very end there, okay? And on the top, you've got the polycarbonate clip, which I've attached to the ScreenBar, right? And now you can see it here on the top of my 27-inch monitor. Again, if you have a 24-inch, it's great. 22-inch, if you don't mind it hanging out and you have a really tiny monitor, that's fine too. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The brightness level is what really counts. How much do you get? So I plugged in the USB cable at the back here on the light bar, and you can see here that the clip is holding onto the back of the monitor very nicely and tight, and the cable is going to, for the USB, is going to basically hang on the back and go to wherever it is that you plug it in for power. Okay, so in my case, I'm plugging it on the side of the monitor because this monitor just happens to have USB ports. Most new monitors these days come with a USB port on the side, so then you can just power it there or at the back. Okay, so you're good to go with respect to that. Again, less clutter, easy to use and set up. Now, when it comes to adjusting the lighting, like I mentioned, most regular desk lamps, you know, have a lot of glare because of the way the light rebounds against the monitor and goes to your eyes. Because this one is focused and facing downwards, the LEDs and the lighting will never give you that glare, right? It will never go right to your face. Also, keep in mind that because you can adjust the color temperature from warm light to cool light, well, maybe you want to have this as a nice cool color, or maybe you want to have it set up maybe as a night light and have a warm color, right? So it all depends on what your liking is and how you have your lifestyle set up in your room. But as you can see here, as I touch the controls, I'm going to turn it back on so you can see how bright that is. It's focusing the light straight down. It's not rebounding against the monitor. And also, through the controls here at the top, I'm able to toggle through the different options very easily. So the temperature control, again, is that second last button there, and if I keep pressing it, it'll just toggle through the different warmth to cool options that you have. Again, it all depends on how you have your room set up and your lighting, if you want it to be very bright or just a little bit, and maybe you just want to have it at nighttime just for reading, or you're doing some work, and you don't want the place totally lit up, so you can have it decreased in brightness. So very nice that they give you those options, that range is there, because a lot of people are picky. They don't want a standard light, and you don't want to go out and buy something different light bulbs. So this one kind of covers the whole spectrum right there. Looks very nice. It's sleek, minimalistic, gets rid of all the clutter, right? And that's really what it's all about. Great product from BenQ to complement your BenQ monitor if you just happen to have one, and if you don't, works just as well on any monitor. So there you have it. I'd like to thank BenQ for providing it. Comment below, let me know what you think. I'll add the latest pricing below in the description. And again, thank you for watching.